Matbaha is the high altar, which is placed at the eastern side of the church. This is where the liturgy of the Eucharist takes place.
It represents heaven, especially the throne of the Most Holy Trinity.
This is the Holy of Holies. It should be approached with deep reverence and awe.
We can achieve this by being in a state of grace before we enter the altar and praying before we rest.
This is the Beskasa. There's one on the right and there's one on the left. Here, this is the left side, so we keep the paten and the bread here. Over there, we keep the chalice and the wine.
This is base Mamulisa. This is the right side of the altar. This is where baptism and the beginning of the Christian life happens.
This is called the base Sahade. This is where relics of saints are kept.
Christian life starts with baptism. Then we get nourished and we grow through Holy Kurbana by receiving God. And then we are called to end up with the saints in the best Sahade.
This is the Haikala. This is where the people of God stand. And as you can see, the Bema is in the middle of the church, in the middle of the congregation. Wonder why? It's because when Jesus became incarnate in human form, he lived in the midst of people.
You might think the Bema is just a stable. However, the Bema actually consists of the stable called the Golgotha, 2 different lecterns for the Susushi, and seats for where the deacons and the celebrants sit at.
So the Sliva is placed on the Golgotha, which represents Jesus' death on the cross on Golgotha. And also we have these 2 lecterns in which the Old Testament, which is read from the left lectern, and also the New Testament, which is read from the right lectern.
The guest drama is where the choir sings, and they're one step above the people. There used to be 2 separate choirs for either side of the church, but for practical reasons we only used one.
Kotina is a Syriac term for alp. It is the long garment that we wear for Kurbana.
It signifies the putting on of the new man, referenced by St. Paul in his letters.
The one who's wearing the Kotina is the one who's wearing Jesus.
Sunara is a belt tied around your waist over Kothina. Sunara symbolizes chastity and purity for the people who enter the Most Holy.
The liturgical shoes are sacred shoes that we wear at the altar, and they represent the angels who cover their feet with their wings in the presence of God.
The next video, we're going to be talking about liturgical objects.